I'm back with another album review. Today's review is on Fragile by Saron. Saron is what Seether used to be called before they moved to the US. Before I go into detail about this album, I need to mention that it was only released in South Africa, and I'm one of the few Americans to have a copy, let alone the deluxe version. I actually had to import this directly from South Africa via Discogs. The thing is, the person I bought it from sent me the disc and the papers along with the booklet, but not the jewel case. Because I went to eBay and ordered a blank 2-disc jewel case, I put everything into the jewel case, and I probably should have gotten a different kind of jewel case. Anyways, this is in fact the deluxe version because there's 2 discs. Disc 1 is right here. And there's disc 2. Anyways, Saron were a trio at the time of this album being made. It consisted of Sean Morgan on lead vocals and guitar, Dale Stewart on bass, and Dave Coho on drums. Sean and Dale are still with the band to this day. However, this is from when Sean still went by his original name of Sean Morgan Welgamode. He started going by Sean Morgan after moving to the US. Anyways, this album was produced and mixed by Brian O'Shea and Chris Tuck. It was recorded and mixed at The Forum in Midrand, South Africa. It was mastered by Chris Palmer at CSR Studios in Randburg, South Africa. The album was released in November of 2000 on Musketeer Records. The deluxe version was released in 2001. For some reason, the bonus tracks were on the second disc, even though they could just as easily put everything on one disc. Anyways, let's talk about the songs. The intro to this album is Beer. No, this is not a cover of the song by Psychostick, because this song predates that one by 3 years. The next song is 69T. This track was re-recorded for a Disclaimer in 2002. After that is Pride. A re-recorded version is on Disclaimer. Next up is Fine Again. Disclaimer features a re-recorded version. Up next is Empty. The song is exclusive to this album. That's followed up by Tied My Hands. The song originally appeared on this particular album, though Seether would perform an acoustic live version in 2006. That recording is on the album One Cold Night. It followed up with Take Me Away. A re-recorded version was made for Disclaimer 2 in 2004. The following track is Driven Under. This was later re-recorded for a Disclaimer. The track after that is Stay and Play. The song is exclusive to this album. The track that comes next is Your Bore. This is yet another song re-recorded for a Disclaimer. What comes after that is Pig. Seether would later re-record this for a Disclaimer. The finale of this album is Dazed and Abused. The song is exclusive to this album. Now on to the bonus tracks. The first bonus track is Gasoline. This is actually the first song on Disclaimer, and it's quite interesting how different this version sounds compared to the re-recording. The second bonus track is an acoustic version of Tied My Hands. I mentioned that a live acoustic version was performed live by Seether in 2006. The last bonus track is Senseless Tragedy. The song is exclusive to the deluxe version of this album. I couldn't find any information on how this album performed commercially due to its obscurity, given the fact that it was only released in South Africa. However, it has mostly received positive reviews from what I've seen. Some people have compared this album to Nirvana, which makes sense given the fact that a lot of Seether's early work was inspired by grunge bands such as Alice in Chains, Soundgarden, Nirvana, Pearl Jam, and Stone Temple Pilots. Now for my thoughts. Personally, I really enjoyed this album. It's interesting what Seether used to sound like before they moved to America and changed the name of the band to Seether. I don't know if this album will ever get re-released, reissued, or remastered. The album is on YouTube in its entirety, and not a lot of people outside of South Africa have this album in their collection. Anyways, I highly recommend this album. Now's the part where I question you. Have you listened to Fragile? If so, what do you think about it? What's your favorite song from it? Do you think this album will ever get reissued or remastered? Do you think Seether will ever re-record this album in its entirety? Let me know in the comments. If you liked the video, be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Be sure to press the notification bell to notify of future videos. Thanks for watching, and I have something special planned for my next review.